We have lost another young man again, full of life and promise. He goes by the name Solomon from Oju local government in Benue State. This is how it all happened. That very fateful day, Solomon left his house to go to work, which he works as a construction worker in Eko Atlantic in Lagos State. As he was going to work, a group of security operatives stopped him on the road and started accusing him wrongly. Unknowingly to Solomon, an incident has already occurred in that environment where some suspected criminals or criminals went to the Eko Atlantic Hotel to steal Rod where Solomon works. As he went there, the security operatives started accusing Solomon, "You were among the thieves that came here to steal Rod." And Solomon was telling them, "No, I'm not among them. I'm not among them. I'm not among them." But the security operative didn't listen to him. They started pounding on him. They started beating him. They started telling him that you are the thief. You are among the thief, and you are just here to come and spy. But Solomon was still telling them, "I am not the thief. I work at this particular place. I'm a construction officer. I am among the people that work in this particular environment." But those security operatives were not getting the whole story that Solomon was telling him. Instead, they pounded on him, they beat him till he passed out. After passing out, they took him to a riverside and dumped his body where he drowned. It was very, very unfortunate. And after beating him, after doing all those manner of things to him, they didn't report the case to the police. They didn't tell anybody that they went to dump his body in that particular river. It was when his family members started looking for Solomon. His family members started asking questions. They said, "Okay, what was the last place he went to?" They said he went to work. They went to the workplace. They discovered that there was somebody that they beat one certain day. Days after, that was like 3 days ago, and they were like, "Okay, where's the person?" They said they dumped him at this particular place. They went to the river. That is where they found his lifeless body lying in the riverbank. It was very, very tragic. I saw the story and I was shocked because this is something that was not planned by Solomon. He just left his house to find greener pasture, and this whole incident just happened to him. He's just been at the right place at the wrong time. And I'll be explaining something to you guys. If you work at any construction office, if you work at any company, if you work at any place, even if you're not working, even if you're a student, you need to have an identity card. An identity card doesn't cost a lot. It varies from wherever you are, it varies from the place you are. So you need to have an identity card to show that you're either a student, you're either a worker, you're either a certain skill that you're actually acquiring, because such incidents can happen to anybody. I'm not praying that incident should happen to you, but it's better to be on the safer side. It's better to have your identity card always with you. If you're a youth corper, you have your identity card with you. If you're a worker in a company, you have your identity card with you. Even situations whereby law enforcement officers that are not holding their ID card, they fall into situations like this where people claim to say that they are not law enforcement officer, and they say, "Okay, I am a law enforcement officer," but you don't have your ID card on you, and that causes a lot of harm and a lot of damage at that period of time. This is very, very sad story, and everybody needs to learn from it. Although Solomon was trying to explain to the people and explain to the security operative around there that he was one of the workers in that site, but they didn't hear him. They didn't want to even hear anything he had to say. But I believe that if he had said, "I have an ID card to prove it, I have an ID card that I'm a construction worker, I have an ID card that I work at this particular place," they would have listened to him, because he was just verbally explaining to them that he works there. But the security operative weren't getting it. They just pound on him. They were looking for a scapegoat. I don't really know what was going through their head, but that was what happened to Solomon. It's a very, very tragic story, full of life and full of promise. A very, very young man that has not even gone far in life, that has not gotten everything he has dreamt of getting, and his life has been cut short. Please, if you like true crime stories like this, if you want to see such kind of story that will help you to know what to do and to help you to understand what is going on in the society, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're seeing this on YouTube, and follow me if you're seeing this on TikTok. And I'll see you guys on the next one.